Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and we're back with Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. And we just finished the Doma Castle incident, going through fighting the most annoying battle ever, which was annoying because my party was just too darn good. So now we have only a few things left to do in the game, but before we progress, I do want to come back to Narsh. Because I did miss something here. So we'll make sure to have the Moogle Charm on so that we don't have to worry about any battles in here. And we'll head on in and find it. Okie dokie. So what we need is the relic shop. If we come back here... Oh! Forgot that we needed Locke on the team. Okay, here we go. Wink, wink. What's this guy have? Cough, take this. Curse shield. If we could break its curse, imagine its defensive power. Okay, so the curse shield uses... Well, what it does is it gives you every single status ailment known to man. And it's really bad. But if you fight 256 battles and win with it equipped, then it will become the Paladin shield and teach you ULTIMA. Now I'm getting this because, well, I really should have got it before so I wouldn't have to spend as much time doing this, but we do need to get this because we chose to get the Ragnarok sword, and the Paladin shield can teach you ULTIMA. Before we go to the next dungeon, I do want to try to uncurse the shield there, and then learn some ULTIMA at least on one character. So we'll be doing that, and I will not bore you with all that grinding. So I will come back when I complete all that. So see you in just a moment. Alright, so to uncurse the cursed shield, the easiest thing to do is to equip it with someone like, you know, Ross or Gandalf or Shadow, who have the memento ring. See, what the cursed shield does is it will give you all the status effects, and the ribbon will block all of them except for the countdown to death, which is, it shows a timer over your head, and when it reaches 0, you die. Now the memento ring blocks just that kind of thing. I think there's another item that does the same thing that isn't limited to those 3 characters, but I'm not sure that I have it, and I didn't really care. I just gave it to her. Now this is the team that I'm taking to the next dungeon, and in fact she should go to the back row, because they are basically the top magic users in the team, and we're entering a dungeon where all you can do is magic. So in order to uncurse the shield, I had to fight a ton of battles. So these guys have a lot of spells now, as you can see, and then I also spent the time to, once I had unlocked the Paladin shield, to go through and get them all to get ULTIMA, which will be very helpful. Okay, so yeah, generally they recommend using the reflect ring in this dungeon to help out with, because all the enemies only use magic as well. I guess I will do it on a few of my characters, but I do like to be able to heal with the other ones. Okay, and maybe we'll give her... do we have another reflect ring? Maybe not. If not, that's fine. What she has equipped gives her safe and... what is it? The other one. The one that blocks magic. Or reduces its effect. Yeah, and... Okay, now let's check the equipment. So, she should not have the Aegis shield because she's going to have reflect. I'd like to have the characters that don't have reflect have the items that give you more M block. The reason being is that it makes them less likely to be hit by the magic. So we'll give her the Aegis, and that brings her up to M block of 87, which is huge. And is there anything else we can do? Okay, Force Armor brings her to 117. Okay, he cannot equip the Force Armor. So I'm thinking the Paladin Shield would probably be his best bet. And that's what teaches Ultima. You don't really see it like an Esper, but... Okay, so give her that and make her 99, and Minerva... Okay, so that is pretty well optimized for those two. They'll be extremely good at blocking magic to where Reflect is just not necessary. And we have Reflect on Ross, and Gandalf has as good as we can get in his situation. Which is still pretty good. Over half, I think that translates roughly to a percentage. So roughly half of all magic attacks he will block. Well, all attacks, because of the way the stats are bugged in this version of the game. So we are going to the tower where we got Gandalf originally. Remember, I told you that we would not be able to go into it at that time, but now I think we are set. We're about as good as you can ask for with 4 characters with Ultima. The only thing that might be more useful is to get Economizer, which I have not gotten yet. I kind of forget where you get it. I'll have to figure that out. So, one of the easiest ways to... I think most of these guys have Reflect. I could be wrong, but I think so. Now, you see how well that... Oh, yes. Now, Meteor and Ultima are really nice because they can't be reflected. So... it's rather useful. And we're getting these magic points, but I don't think they really have much more to learn. Except random bits here and there where they haven't gotten them. Especially characters like her and Celis, who have been, you know, front runner mages for a very long time. So they know many things. Now you'll notice that we don't get experience in here either, so I'm not going to have to worry about switching up the espers for that. So we'll be able to just sail along, not having to think about it too much. Now there are some good stuff in here, but well, let's see if they reflect. Wonder why he did that. Yeah, they do. Okay, well they have reflect. Now a way to counteract that is to use your own party members' reflect. And then it can't be re-reflected, so. And really, with reflect on everyone, you could make these guys basically just kill themselves, but you know, it just isn't really needed when you have as much M block as we can muster. And we can just use Ross as kind of an amplifier for our magic. That'll cut down the MP cost of using Ultima every battle. Receive the safety bit. Okay, I think that's the one that prevents death magic. Now I thought maybe there was something in here. Level 90 magic. Let's do a flare reflect. I think, is flare not? Yeah, that'll work. Let's try pearl. Oh no. Oh wait, he's casting that on me? It's bizarre. Let's see if he's weak to fire. It's bizarre. Hope he doesn't cast it on Ross. Reflect it onto her. Or onto himself. Okay, let's see how that goes. Woo, sheesh. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, we can't do this to the entire party because... Oh. Oh, fire 2. Let's just try Ultima, see what happens. Okay, that works. It may have been wise to bring Mog instead to conserve MP for the top. But I suppose we will manage. I think Osmos is reflected as well. No, it's not. What was that? Yeah, undead generally will be weak to Pearl, seems like. Do 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 do. Okay, gotta use some osmos. Nothing. Whoa. Ah. Learn lots of stuff. Zero MP. It's no good. Genji shield. Doggone it. She can't even use osmos with it like that. I think it takes 1 MP to do it. Suppose I'll use ULTIMA. Oh, darn. All right. Okay, can't get any MP from him, but he appears to be undead, so perhaps Pearl will do the trick. Wonder if reflecting it does anything to the damage. Okay. Need to try to use Osmos as much as we can to save the items for when we really need them. I thought Haste 2 was a whole party thing. Seems like it just targeted her. Should kill him.